Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome to what is the finale of this first season of my Liverpool FC Career Mode series here on FIFA 22, and it is the Champions League special. Or Champions League final special, I should say. We are facing Real Madrid, who we actually faced in real life. Unfortunately, we lost 1-0 in real life thanks to a Vinicius Junior goal. But hopefully today, in this episode, we can get revenge and avenge that. But anyway, let's get straight into it. Obviously, it's not going to be the longest episode ever. I was tempted to link this with the summer transfer business, what we do in next episode. But I thought, you know what? This is the final episode of this season, so we might as well have it separate. Obviously, we're going to have a talk about the players and talk through all like the stats and stuff. But anyway, let's get into this. We've got obviously our press conference, which we're doing right now, and yeah, we've got to respect them. But yeah, I am very excited for this finale. I can't believe we've actually gone for a whole season already. But anyway, let's make sure that we get the quadruple. Right, first of all, I'm going to change it so they are playing in their home kit, so it is realistic. Where is it being played? Sanderson Park. Okay, that's not realistic. Okay, their team is very good, but as you'd expect, no Modric or Cruz, playing Camavinga Valverde. Right, I need to see if this is the team that I want to have. I don't know whether to start Kanate in the final, or it's going to be Matip. It's going to be Matip. I'm happy with that lineup. I really am. I could have done exactly the same lineup as they did use in real life. We started Mane through the middle, started Diaz on the left, but woo! Champions League final. Let me just load it up on my laptop just so I can keep up to date whether we've got any make any mistakes. For the reference of for you guys, this goes out on Tuesday at 12 o'clock for you guys, but it's Monday morning for me, so it is just before it's getting hot, so I'm recording ahead, but I always record it in the morning anyway, so it doesn't really matter about that. But anyway, let's get into the Champions League final. In this game, Liverpool actually played exceptionally well, but we were just unlucky because Courtois was very, very good. That's nice. Oh, first real chance to Liverpool. Thiago, just wide. Kimpembe? Uh-oh. They've got a good centre-backs in Kimpembe at the Militao, it seems. Ah! There's no Kimpembe. I haven't played FIFA in a good few days because I haven't recorded over the weekend. Okay, Rodrigo has done very well to keep up with. Oh, good turn. Ah. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Bring it down. Firmino! We've done something that we couldn't do in real life, and that was score in the Champions League final. Get in there. Oh, I'm very happy with that. That's a brilliant goal. Henderson into Firmino, one touch, bang. Oh, Courtois was near to it, but he couldn't stop that. And that is Bobby Firmino's. He's only played 5 games in the 13 available. And he's got 3 goals, which isn't too bad. But now we've got something to hold on to, but I don't like that phrase. I want us to build upon it. You know us, we don't like just settle. We like to go for it. Oh. Nice. You're lucky, Casemiro, you're lucky. That's a bad tackle. Oh, I wanted that to Mane, but shit. 4v2. I don't know where our defenders went then, but it is now 1-1. I've got a spot on the top of my nose, in between my eyebrows. Ah, that's annoying.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. Now what can they do from here?
They defend well. Ah.
Thiago. The referee says play on advantage Liverpool. Firmino.
We'll take a corner.
Fair tackle, and it will be a corner.
Come on, Verge. Come on, Verge.
And there's the delivery.
Oh, Rodrigo's done well in this game.
Danger averted for now.
Yeah, it's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Real Madrid.
Nice, Thiago. That's a red. That's a red. That's a red. He might have scored and he might have done very well in this game, but that's a red card. Okay, we've got a bit more space going down the left side now. But Camavinga has to cover. Ah, tried to pass it back to Firmino. That one's on. Oh, we need the Verge. One of Christ. Okay, half time, 1-1 in the Champions League final. Okay, I think Bobby's day is done. What I'm going to do is bring on Diaz and put Mane through the middle, so it is like the Champions League final. I was debating in my mind in the last minute to whether or not to bring on Jota or bring on Diaz. You would argue, you could argue that Diaz is the better choice. Oh shit! Oh god. That was lucky.
Problem solved for now.
That was poor ball.
Well, they've given him too much space, but nothing comes
Nice.
of it. Alexander Arnold. Forcing opportunity.
They are brilliant in defending. Oh no! Verge has been fantastic.
Henderson. Still on level terms, moving the
Ah! I had nowhere to go. They're doing very well, Real Madrid, just to frustrate, like they actually did in the real Champions League final.
Possibilities for Real. Camavinga. Tidily played.
Jesus Christ, that's a very good move.
Substitution.
Right, Vinny Jr. going off, that's fine.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not the result from the set piece they were looking for.
Oh no, I didn't want it to Mane.
Keeping possession.
Why would I want it to Mane?
Mendy.
It isn't Hazard coming on.
Wide. Mendy has it. It's Kimpembe now. Federico Valverde. Karim Benzema in the thick of things.
Jesus.
A chance now.
Oh, I don't want to take off Hendo. I'm going to have to take off Thiago, aren't I? Okay.
With the corner. Fired over by Hazard here.
Nice.
Could have bamboozled the goalkeeper with a corner like that.
Oh! Ah, you lucky bastard.
Back quickly.
Nice.
Mane. Played towards the back post.
Diaz! Ah! That could have been the time to end your goal drought. Damn it. They went somewhere else.
Modric.
Modric is now on. Thank you very much.
Liverpool throw in here.
Casemiro just follows you like a fucking fly.
And it's Mane moving through the gears.
No, why did you shoot on your left foot? I cut in on your right, you pillock.
Mendy. So a throw in here. Fabinho. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are.
Ah,
Superb
there's just no space.
the attack. Five minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. And they push ahead in the closing stages.
No! Courtois! Shit, man.
Proceedings.
You know what?
They've got to make this count.
For once I'm actually getting short. I don't normally go short.
Mohamed Salah now. Henderson. Salah. And that's how to beat your
Shit.
opponent. A Liverpool free kick coming up. Well, just a warning on this occasion. Might have decided to hand out the yellow card. Must take the lead here.
Ah. Oh, how would I fucking stop that? Ref? Thank you. How's it going to... Oh, fucking Courtois, man. I know this is bad because I love Mane to bits, but I'm taking them off and Jota's coming on.
Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. Andrew Robertson. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead.
Ah!
Trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Well, a decent idea, but just slightly overcooked. Henderson.
Shit, man.
Hazard has it. Now here's Eden Hazard.
Shit. Oh my God. Never, never. Matip touched the ball away. Oh my God, it's nearly half time. Extra time. Oh, that's poor. Blow it, blow it. There should never be. Right, come on. 15 minutes. God, this is actually one of the toughest games I've ever played. Didn't have a shot in now. 15 minutes is nothing. Come on, Jovic. My God. I couldn't get near him then. Okay, I just got blocked off then. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Eden Hazard. Okay. Come on. Luis fucking Diaz! Come on! Come on. Come on, I just need to hold out for a minute. Ref? Redemption. Redemption. Come on. Fucking get in there. Come on. Come on, I'm fucking delighted. We had to slog for it. I don't know how we managed to score with Jota and get all the way through from kickoff. Come on, Mo. You've had a fantastic season. Oh, hey! Champions League number 7. Get in there. Come on. This is the big prize we wanted. We've won all competitions available to us this season. The only one that I haven't won in this career is the Community Shield, which we will be playing against Manchester City, presumably. I'd assume they came second in the Premier League. But let's enjoy this. Oh, actually, no, sorry, European Super Cup as well. We'll be playing in that as well against the Europa League winners. Come on. Yes, boys. Yes. That's a good comeback, you know. 15 minutes to go. And you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on, walk on. Sorry, Courtois. You did fantastic again, not going to lie, but we kept knocking the door down, and I'm very happy with that. We are Champions League winners. We are Carabao Cup winners. We are FA Cup winners. And we are Premier League winners. We've won the lot. We've won the quadruple.
Oh, hi there. I've just got a couple of questions about the match.
Sure, ask anything you want. This is just the start. We're coming back next season. Jude Bellingham and a few other signings potentially. We're going to be back, and we're going to be playing in all these competitions and trying to retain our crowns. I know the lads can keep going to last minute, and it had to be Luis Diaz, who has been on such a goal drought lately. Absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, it is Manchester City, so we will be playing them in the Community Shield, which will be in 2 episodes' time. So we're going to have next episode as like our transfer business. But to be fair, we do still have 38. Oh, actually, we have so much wages. You know what? I think we are going to celebrate by signing a new player as well. But actually, let's do that now. Because I've been thinking in my head how I want the forwards to be next season. So I do have a few players on my my list. Obviously, Jude is going to be coming in as centre mid. I do think, well, Divock is going to go. Meaning that we still do have 2 men strikers in Jota and Bobby. But I feel like I want another. I don't know whether to go youngster and bring back someone like Ryan Brewster, or we go for someone like Tammy Abraham. I genuinely think I should go for someone like Tammy Abraham. Like, he's got good pace. He's going to be good in the air. I think Tammy could be fantastic. It means then that I think we don't need a winger, because I think I'm going to have Jota as a backup winger to Salah on the right hand side. So we'll have Mane, Diaz, Salah, and Jota, and then the 2 strikers are going to be Bobby and Tammy. So I think we're going to go and get him right now. I think if we can get Tammy and Juden on this year's budgets, then that'd be absolutely fantastic. You know what? I'm going to go straight in. £50 million for Tammy Abrams. Probably going to be a lot more. Wow. Okay. You know what? I'm going to show my dick size, and it's huge. 60 mil. Yeah. Okay, nice. 83 rated. He is potential. He does have potential, because my original plan obviously was to have Diogo as my starting striker for next season. But I think obviously with the signing of Tammy, I don't know whether to start the season with Tammy as the main striker, or have Bobby as the main striker still. So that's going to be interesting, but obviously that's something that we're going to look at. Potentially Tammy could be my starting striker from start of next season anyway, which would be fantastic. So that means we have 2 strikers available to us starting next season. We've got Tammy and we have Jude, which is going to be fantastic. 2 British players, 2 English players, I should say. But anyway, to end off this last episode of the first season, we are going to have a look at their stats. I'm going to do it in order of position rather than in order of like how many goals and stuff. Yeah, we're going to do it this way, and then we're going to look at top assists, top appearances, top goals, and top assists. So anyway, starting with Ali in goal. I think Ali's had a good season. I wouldn't say it was a great season. He's averaging just under a clean sheet every 2 games, which isn't too bad. I thought he was solid. Like, there's not much I can really say about keepers. Ali was fantastic. Kelleher got 7 games under his belt, 5 in the Carabao Cup, 2 in the Emirates FA Cup. I think from next season, because he has improved a tiny bit, obviously he's gone up 1 rating. I think every cup game, regardless of the opposition, he's going to play. So he's going to play all the Carabao Cup games, and he's going to play all the FA Cup games, because he's at an age where he needs to be playing these games. On to the left backs, obviously Andy Robertson, absolutely fantastic. He got 4 goals this season. all from open play. He was fantastic. 7 assists. Obviously, he's nowhere near what Trent got assist-wise, but I thought Andy had a fantastic season. To be fair, Simicast played 25 games. There's actually not too much difference between the fullbacks for the first choice and the second choice, but Semi had a very good season, didn't get any goals, but he got 7 assists, so he actually matched Robbo in actually 14 less games, which is fantastic. So yeah, he actually played 2/3 of the games that Robbo did, which is fantastic. Not much really I can say other than that. We'll go on to the right backs first, which is obviously Trent Alexander-Arnold. 5 goals, which included 2 penalties, I think. And then he scored like a free kick, I think, and then 2 from open play, or 2 free kicks and 1 from open play. 19 assists for the season, so he nearly averaged an assist every 2 games, which is phenomenal. I think overall a fantastic season for Trent, who was brilliant. We brought back Nico towards the turn of the year, so he obviously played a lot less than Simicast at fullback. 3 assists in 15, I'm fine with that. Still 21 years old. Obviously in real life he's just joined Nottingham Forest for £17 million, but I think for this creator there's no point in me just buying a right back for a right back's sake to be backup. I think Nico's fine to be the backup, unless I change my mind, which I could do next episode, but like for now it is absolute fun. We have our 5 centre-backs that we actually used, including Reece Williams. We actually played him in 3 games, and chances are he'll play a few more games in the Cup next season, because we have like youngsters, which is Reece, which was our only youngster, and then we've got 4 basically first choice centre backs. Obviously Virgil van Dijk, we can talk about him first. He is the main man. 12 goals in 47 this season, so that's averaging 1 every 4 for a centre back. It's incredible. Obviously all of them except 1, I think, were headers from a corner. So Trent obviously getting a lot of assists there, but fair. Then we obviously had Joel Matip as our Premier League centre back. But not all the time, though. He played 26 out of the 38, whereas Virgil played 32 out of the 38, which is fantastic. Joel was fantastic. He got 2 goals, which is incredible. One was a power header in recent episodes. I just can't remember who against. Joe Gomez played 26 games, no goals, no assists, but it doesn't matter. I thought it was solid. And realistically, he should step up to be the first choice alongside Van Dijk. Both of them same rating, but Joe has gone up 3 ratings. I think he is going to be starting centre back in the Premier League. Joel probably will drop down to having Champions League games or Cup games, whereas Ibu also he played 10 out of the 13 Champions League games. Probably could have started in the final. He's gone up to 83 rated. I thought he's been solid all season. Our centre back position is actually very good. Our whole defence is very good. So yeah, there's not really too much to say about James Milner. Probably going to be leaving in this window. I think that he's been a good servant. He's played a lot of cup games. He played in the Champions League a lot. He played 11 out of the 13, which is phenomenal. He's played some in the Premier League. He's played 1 in the FA Cup and 3 in the Carabao Cup. Solid, but I think like at the age of 36, I'm looking for someone potentially to be upgraded in a sense. Someone that can take up. My first thought was obviously to buy a new CDM to be back up to Fabinho, but I think what I'm going to do, because we're we brought in Jude as a centre mid, I think I'm going to have Jordan Henderson as my backup CDM, meaning that Van Dijk will probably be the main captain, and then Jordan will be captain when Van Dijk's not playing and then Jordan's actually playing. It means that Jordan will be in Champions League games and cup matches more, meaning, and he'll come off the bench the odd occasion as well. He'll come, like I'm sure of that. But it means that I'm going to have 2 solid CDMs, and it saves me not buying one, because if I buy one, it means then we've got less games for centre mids, because Jude is obviously coming in. Navigator, 39 games. I think he could have had more games, but it was down to either fitness or down to bringing in other players like Ox or Jones. But Overall, I think Naby could have done slightly better. Only 2 goals, 5 assists. Obviously came on in the Champions League final. Played a lot in like cup competitions, and he played quite a bit in the Premier League. He is going to be my first choice centre mid off the bench. On the bench, it's going to be Henderson as the CDM position. I don't like putting a defender on there. I think we can do without. So Henderson CDM, and then we're going to have Keita and Jones. And I think Ox might actually go because it'll give opportunities for Woodburn to potentially get more game time. Tyler Morton didn't play. Talking about Jones, I thought he could have done better. He played 33 games, but there's obviously potential next season to do more because Ox is probably going to be leaving. And 1 goal, 5 assists. He needs to up his goal tally. He's still very young. He's still going to get better. He's up to 79 rated. Let's have a look at his stats. Yeah, 88 stamina. He's going to be utilised a lot more next season. Ox actually had a decent season in the end. 28 games, 5 goals, 7 assists. So he actually did better than Keita and Jones, even though he played the least amount of games out of the 3. I just think that we've got to a stage where Ox needs to just probably play first team football, and with Jude coming in, we're going to have too many centre-mids, so I think Ox probably is going to go. On to Thiago, 7 goals. It took obviously a long time in the season for him to get his first goal, but since January, he's been absolutely phenomenal. Ended with 21 assists, so that's more than Trent, which you do expect from midfield because Trent obviously is a defender, so it's harder for him to get him. But very happy with the return from Thiago. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Gone up to 87, even though he is over 30. Very, very good season, and hopefully he continues that for next season. Jordan Henderson, 4 goals, 11 assists. One of his 4 goals was the actual season series opening goal. He actually scored the first goal, which was against Norwich away. He's been a brilliant captain this season, and like I say, he's probably going to get a bit less game time next season. But I think because he's such a good team player, I think it'll be fine because Jude is going to come in and probably take his spot for this season. So it'll be interesting to see the stats for Henderson this season in centre mid to Jude's next season in the same position. Harvey Elliott, I've been struggling to give him game time this season. He is going to be the backup winger next season, and he has played quite a bit out wide, and then he's also played the odd game in centre mid. But look, he'll potentially play more games next season. I hope in FIFA 23 they add his game face, because then he will be a player that gets a lot of game time. Maybe that's just the reason why I didn't. I don't know. Ben Woodburn, I am caught in 2 minds of what to do with like Elliott and Woodburn, because are they going to get game time? Because we've effectively got 2 teams for next season, but they played the odd cup game. Like he's played in all competitions this season, but he hasn't got a goal or assist. Hopefully next season, if I decide to keep these youngsters, then yeah, he'll get. Hopefully it just fits. Right. Right, let's go on to the wingers first. So we've got Luis Diaz. Obviously, we did it realistic, and he came in at the start of January. He ended up with 14 goals and 7 assists in 34. So it would have been 13 goals, but he got the winner in the Champions League final, which is absolutely superb. 13 goals and 34 is not too bad. Next season, I need him to step up. I need him to be that effective winger, because he is going to be coming on a lot for Mane. Mane is probably going to get less minutes, but he's probably going to get about the same game time, because he is getting older, whereas like Diaz is coming into his prime. He is 25, so he is starting to enter the prime, which is very good. Let's talk about Mane. 51 goals in 61 games, absolutely superb. 17 assists as well, so a very good season, contributing with 68 goals in 61 games, which is phenomenal. I miss him already in real life, but he will get a fantastic send-off for the rest of this FIFA on my career mode series. But yeah, world-class season for Sadio Mane's best return for Liverpool in the season. Let's talk about Takumi Minamino. He is going to be leaving in the summer. Didn't give him much game time. I genuinely think the only reason why I didn't give Minamino more game time is because he hadn't got a game face. Still, obviously, you can't see it beyond my face cam anyway. But yeah, I do struggle to give game time to players because I like to have it as immersive and realistic as possible in the sense of everyone should have a game face, really. But yeah, he's probably going to move on. Only 3 goals in 11 with 1 assist. It's not a great return, but again, he had less game time than Woodburn, so you kind of expect that. Mo Salah, top goal scorer, top assister as well. 58 goals in 61, so he nearly was 1 goal per game, but he did contribute to, 90 goals in 61 games. Absolutely superb for Mo. And yeah, I look forward to seeing the same next season. Diogo Jota, 23 goals in 49 games. So it was about 1 every 2 for him. And with 19 assists as well, he probably nearly contributed 1 goal per game. So he did play a lot as striker. He did come on as a winger this season, but most of the time he is going to come on as a backup winger to Mo, which maybe his game time is going to be shortened. He'll be interested in season time to see if he does play 49 games. I don't think so. I think it'll be more about 40-ish. But hopefully he can still contribute massively from the bench and also in those midweek games where Mo isn't playing. But again, at the age of 25, he is going to be playing a lot of games. My aim was to have him as the starting striker. But I thought, you know what, it's nice to have the odd player that comes in and is new. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing Diogo next season. And also I'm looking forward to seeing Tammy as the striker. Let's talk about a striker that's going out. Obviously a club legend, is memed, but also he is a very good player, and in real life he's gone to AC Milan. I wish him all the best. I love AC Milan. They are my Italian team, so I do wish him all the best, but he is going to be fighting it against Zlatan, who signed a new contract for a year, and Giroud in pre-season looked fantastic so far, and last season he was very good for helping them win the Scudetto. But Divock Origi leaves with 13 goals in 29, which is about 1 every 2, so all our forwards contributing with a massive amount of goals. It's going to be interesting to have a look how many goals we did score. We'll go on to Korea after this. Oh, that is actually it. So let's have a look at who made the most appearances. It is actually Mo Salah and Sadio Mane. They are my golden boys, so they are going to be playing the most. Then it is Alisson. Thiago's obviously up there. They're in the 50s, and then it drops down into the 40s, where there's a lot of mixture of players. I'm actually surprised how many games Van Dijk actually missed. 47 out of 61. I don't know. I think Mo and Sadio missed a game each, so I think it was 62 games. They actually might have missed more, actually, but anyway, that is good. But obviously with appearances comes goals for these two, and they're actually in order of what they are for goals as well. It goes Mo, then it goes Sadio, and then it's Firmino with 23. I didn't even talk about Bobby. Well, Bobby's had a very good season as well. Contributed 53 goals in just 43 games. He's still got it. And to be fair, with those numbers, he probably still should be the starting striker next season. But with his age and with the rise of Tammy Abraham, I'm going to start Tammy. But Bobby's going to play a hell of a lot of games. He'll play a lot more games than he actually played this season because he'll be coming off the bench a lot. So don't worry about that. Then it's Jota with 23 as well. In similar sort of games, but Bobby has more assists. Then it's Diaz, then it's Origi, Van Dijk, Thiago, Trent, etc., etc. Assist-wise, it is Mo leading the way on all 3 categories of appearances, goals and assists. Then it is Bobby with 30, only 2 behind, even though he played about 20 less games. So fair play to Bobby. Then it's Thiago. Then it's Trent, who is nicely in the top 5. Then it's Jota in the top 5 for assists. Absolutely brilliant. Then Sadio. Then Jordan, as you can see. So the last thing that we are going to do before we wrap up this episode and indeed series is look at the stats for the season. So we played 64 games, won 61, drew 3, and lost 0. So we went the whole season unbeaten, which is fantastic. I know I am a level above world class, but I don't know if I'm good enough for a legendary. Maybe on FIFA 23, I'm just going to go for legendary, make it more realistic. So I'm going to be losing games and stuff. I think that will be interesting. We scored 235 goals. I got numbers. I was reading it slowly and I still got it wrong. 235 goals, which is phenomenal. And we actually conceded 53 in 64, which is actually quite high in the amount of games we played. So we actually played 64. So Sadio and Mo missed 3 games each, which is fair. Our biggest win of the season was actually against the team that the city that I come from, and that's Lincoln. We wouldn't beat them 9-1, and biggest feat is not available because we didn't lose. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next season. It's been a fantastic season, and it's a standard on which we want to build. Obviously, we can't improve too much, but we want to add the Community Shield and the European Super Cup next season. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up this episode and indeed series, my first season of the Liverpool FC Career Mode series. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to smash the like button. But until next time, goodbye.